How are y'all? I'm gonna wait a few seconds, see if anybody hops on. So today, for Tip Tuesday, if you're new to our team, every Tuesday I like to go live and just talk to y'all about some type of tip for your business. Sometimes it's stuff that I've been asked about. Sometimes it's just something that I notice that we might need a little help on. And then sometimes it's just random. So today's kind of a random just because we have this amazing thing. Hello everyone, say hi as you come in. If you're watching the replay, let me know. But we have this amazing thing called Bring Back My Bar this month. And if you're new, Bring Back My Bar is when Scentsy customers get to vote on bars to bring back in the month of June only. So, hey Laura, hey Erica. So with Bring Back My Bar, you're probably, if you're new and you're not sure what's going on, you're probably like, okay, what am I supposed to do with that? So I'm gonna give you some ideas on what you can do with Bring Back My Bar, how it can help your business this month. The first thing, which, hey Kayla, is a little bit difficult right now because I don't think anyone has gotten their sampler yet, if you got it, but as consultants, we were allowed to buy the sampler, which is 1 bar of each. Most of those haven't shipped yet, but once you get those, you have the option. You can either, I'm personally going to hold probably like, not necessarily an open house, but I have some people that do want to smell them. I'm going to offer probably a day or two where they can come by and smell them, either on my porch if they're not comfortable coming in, or, you know, some of them are my close friends, so they'll come in and just hang out. Nothing formal, but I personally have done samples in the past, but with the timing of the sampler, it really depends on when we get it, but you could offer something that other people do. They offer a cube of each bar for hosting a party, which again you could do now and then just tell them you'll give it to them when it comes in. So that's something else you could do with your bars if you got them. If you didn't get the sampler, I would suggest going ahead and ordering the ones that at least that you think you would like, and that way you can use those for yourself so you can smell them, and then so you can let other people smell them too. Even if you didn't get the sampler, you can still make samples of them. Every time that I use a bar, I try and make just like use my crinkle cutter or even the felts and try to make some samples, because one day someone might ask for that scent. Laura, that has come up in the director's pages, and it actually came up at the end of the month with Heidi and Orville, but we haven't heard anything. If they do, it'll be posted in the news tab. So sampling is one thing. You could offer samples to people. You could have them come over and smell the scents. You could send out a cube of each bar to hostess that are your host this month to entice them to get them to book a party with you. If you don't have any of them on hand or you don't plan on getting any of them, use Bring Back My Bar as a reason to talk to your customers. So a lot of times people will say, well, I'm not sure exactly what I should message them and say. But this Bring Back My Bar gives you a reason to message them and just be like, hey, just want to let you know that Bring Back My Bar is going on this month. Explain kind of what it is. Send a graphic of the scents and descriptions, and then use that as a gateway into talking to them, seeing how they like their Scentsy. If they're a longtime Scentsy user, they probably know most of these scents. Just since I've been doing this for the past 2.5 years, there's already been quite a few repeats on the Bring Back My Bar that we have this time. So a lot of people are going to be familiar with these. These are a lot of popular scents. So use that as a reason to contact them, whether you text them or send a mass email to all your customers. Use it, like I said, as a gateway. And if they aren't interested in any of the Bring Back My Bar, that's fine, but you could still use that gateway into hosting a party or talk about the joint opportunity. Really the hardest part with conversations is getting your foot in, because once you have your foot in, you can keep the conversation going and just talk to them about what's going on with Scentsy. So, yeah. And the last thing that you can do that's just really helpful on your workstation is under the reporting tab. If you go to reporting and you go to sales report, and I'll put this in the comments so you can follow later just in case you're not at your computer right now. But if you go to reporting and then sales report, view sales report, you're going to see a promotions, I think it's called promotions follow-up tab. Yeah, promotions follow-up, and you'll just click view on that. And with that, you have the option to see who has ordered what scents in the past. So for the report, you'll just select all, because you want to select all your customers, and you'll just press search. And then with that, all of your customers that have ever ordered, say sugar, because sugar is not that old, and it's in the Bring Back My Bar, will come up on this report. I have like Simply Rose. I have Erica on here for when she was a consultant. Thank you, Anya, actually put some effort in today. But I have people who have ordered years and years ago, back when I first started with like Pink Haze and stuff like that. So use that report to follow up with them as well. Hey girl, I know back in a couple years ago you used to love Pink Haze. Well, it's back for June only. So from that, what Tumblr are you talking about? I don't know what Tumblr. I'm like, is there one behind me? I don't know. But from that conversation to say, hey, you know, you've ordered this in the past, it's back available right now. That can also gateway into Scentsy Club Talk. Oh my gosh, Pink Haze is back. You can say yes, but it's only back for June, but let's talk about putting it in the club for you so you don't have to go without it anymore. So all of this is like snowballing, right? So you're getting your foot in with Bring Back My Bar just to talk about that it's here, that it's available. Then you're gonna, if they're interested, you can go into, okay, here's my link to order, or let's do a Scentsy Club. If they're not interested, okay, well, would you be interested in getting some free and half off for your next order? So using Bring Back My Bar to your advantage. And then of course, always share. Always share. Even if you have never smelled any of these scents, share on your social media. They all have descriptions, just like all of our scents. And even if you can't necessarily give your opinion on them, I actually don't like to give my opinion on our scents because my nose isn't like all of my customers' noses. Some of my best customers love scents that I hate them. I hate them. Can't stand them. Can't stand to have them on hand. I don't like all the scents. That's because my nose is my nose. So I don't even like to give people my opinion on scents because what I like, someone else isn't going to necessarily like. Does that make sense? So I always stick to the description. I always send, now I'm not saying copy and paste the description, but you should definitely be using the main notes in a scent to help describe it. And that's all you have to use. There's also a graphic that I've seen a few of them going around that says like, if you like this scent, you may like this scent, stuff like that. So you could use that for some of your customers. Hey, I know you like, I don't even know, I don't have that printout in front of me, but say, I think sugar and Pink Haze are actually similar. So for example, you could say, oh, well, you like Pink Haze, you'll probably like sugar too. And then use the scents that are in our catalog now that will compare to some of the Bring Back My Bar, because you never know, you may share a scent with them that they'll fall in love with forever and ever. And you've got them hooked on a scent that's not necessarily around anymore, but now they can put it in their Scentsy Club and you have PRV every certain amount of months. So that's the way you should be thinking when we are given these limited time offers, when we're given these opportunities of things that aren't going to be available, use them. How can I use this in my business? Not, oh, I've never smelled any of those, I'm not going to share them. No, that's not how you run a business. No, you should be thinking to yourself, how can I use this to my advantage? I haven't ever smelled all of these scents. Rio, Was it Rio 66 or something like that? Rio Beach or something. I've never smelt that, but that doesn't mean I'm not sharing it with my customers. Okay. So many things that you can do to use Bring Back My Bar to your advantage. Just looking through the comments. Yeah, so like Luna, one of our best-selling scents, Katrina doesn't like. But is she going to go around and tell everybody that she doesn't like Luna? No. I know she's not, but if she was to do that, that would hurt her business. Because do you know how many people love Luna? So don't get me off on that tangent again. But not so much giving your opinion on scents is very, very important, not just with Bring Back My Bar, but in our business. Okay? Because people always say, well, what are your top picks? And I'll say, well, I like fruity and clean, so these are the ones I like. But what kind of scents do you like? Because usually they'll say, oh, I like bakery scents. That's not for me. But I have tons and tons of customers that love the bakery scents. Oh, you like bakery scents? Okay, well, let me tell you our top selling ones. Okay, so use it to your advantage. Don't necessarily put your opinion out there for scents, because everybody's nose is different. All right, so if you'll have any questions, let me know. Use these tips, run that report. Some of the newer consultants aren't going to necessarily have obviously the information in here. If you just joined the last couple months, these scents haven't been around. So you won't be able to use that report. But like I said, use the graphic where it's like, if you like this scent, you may like this scent, and run a report for those scents and reach out to those people. If you really need PRV, there's many ways that you can go around and use Bring Back My Bar to your advantage. So, oh, Katrina, you already got yours. That's awesome. Mine has not shipped yet. And I have people literally waiting. But what I told them yesterday, I was like, I'm putting an order in now. If there's any that you absolutely love or you think you'll love, let's order them now. And then when you get them, if you hate it or you don't like it, I'll switch them out for you with something else I have on hand. Still made to sell. Okay? Always think about how we can do this to our advantage, not just, oh, that doesn't work for me, I'm done. Okay? Alrighty, guys. I hope y'all have a great Tuesday. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy to help anyone run reports if you need help with that. I know it can be a little overwhelming. Let me know. And I hope y'all have a great day. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.